Hey, welcome to another review of Taotronic headphones. And we have last year's overall top pick. This is the SoundSurge 60. And what I have next to it is the new kid on the block, which is the SoundSurge 85. There are differences and there are some similarities. Right now, they're priced almost the same. This is £55, $55. I will go into sound quality, comfort, battery life, design, and the accessories that come with. First of all, let's talk about the important thing of sound quality. They sound very similar to me on the Bluetooth. And on the wired, the SoundSurge 60 is slightly louder in volume. And I think it's simply because the amplifier of the iPhone 6 I have just manages to drive it louder than the amplifier that it includes inside the Bluetooth. I noticed that if you use the iPhone 7, which doesn't have a headphone jack, they actually sound a lot louder when compared to the iPhone 6s wired. So anyways, that's minor thing. But overall, when you compare sound to sound, bass, sound signature, they're very similar to each other. I can't really find any differences. And I also played with the equalizer. I tried changing them the same way, and they also sound the same as well. So the ranges are relatively the same. Noise cancellation, in budget headphones, as you know, it can noise cancel the higher tones and the lower tones, and they both perform relatively the same. They both have a hiss when you turn it on, and that's if it's complete silence, but you won't hear it when you have your music going on. I've used the voice recorder app to record the call quality or the microphone quality of each headphone, and I'll be showing you the tech specs from their Amazon listing at the same time. This is the SoundSurge 85. I am walking around with my slippers on to create some background noise. I think even though you do hear the background, it is still quite good. This is the SoundSurge 60. Now I'm walking around with my slippers on to create background noise. See if you could hear as I'm speaking. This has aptX low latency, and this one doesn't. And the lip sync on this, if you got low latency, it's really good. And this has, you notice, a slight delay. This trumps the SoundSurge 60 in terms of comfort because it's lightweight. This is 228 grams or something, and this is 270 grams. It does make a difference when you have, neck ache or shoulder ache after some time. It makes you wear this longer because it's so lightweight. And you might think if it's lighter, then it might be, reduction in quality, but that's not the case. It's built quite nicely. It's got a metal band, and actually this is slightly better. It's got a metal joint here as well, metal hinge. This one is plastic. This one's plastic, and I mean, this is also metal band in both ways. Yeah, in terms of weight, go with this. But this one has a better cup. This is a better foam. You see that this is tapered. This is slightly tapered so that your ears can actually come out and sit nicely. Whereas this is cut off. It's like a steep thing. You see it's not tapered. And so you could feel that your ears are folded somewhere here. It's like pressing the top, bending the top bit of your ear. Maybe you could get bigger pads for these, because if you look at the cup size, they're basically the same size. So the left is the 80 and the right is the 60. In terms of these, like the band, the size of your head, I mean, when you stretch them out, they are both quite fine. I have an extra large head on ski helmets. They both are quite comfortable. And if you look at the way you expand it, let me just see if I could do that. Match them together. They're quite evenly matched. Maybe this is the SoundSurge 60 is a little taller slightly, and this headband on the top is they're both very comfortable, nicely cushioned. So in terms of design, I think this is both of them are very mature products. They're both very similar in terms of this way you switch the noise canceling. This is a switch, and this is also a switch here. All the dials are located on one side here, and there's no buttons here. It's just a charge. This is USB-C, whereas this is micro USB. So this is living in the future. And this one, the noise canceling dial is here, which is a switch, sorry, not a dial. And then the usual buttons are here, power, and then the volume and the track change. Let's talk about accessories. So SoundSurge 60 comes with a hard case box. The cables, etc., is pretty much the same standard for both of them. They both have a wired cable if you need to use the cable. It's something I hardly use because I use a iPhone 7. It's charge cable, and it's got an angled cable for the jack. And then this one, this is SoundSurge 80. It's just a bag, not a hard case. And it comes with also the same angled cable, and it's gold tip. And that's it. Where is the charge cable? Oh, the charge cable I'm using because it's a it's not micro USB, it's USB-C, which is different, whereas I got plenty of micro USB cables. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little preview. If you have any questions, just leave in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Stay safe, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.